but no.
That's bad.
It was epic. Hello there. There was a sudden spike in interest in Brawler Nightblade builds all of a sudden in the community, and conveniently I've been running a Brawler Nightblade for maybe a couple of years already, so I thought I might share my build and my knowledge on Brawler type of builds. This one in particular is, well, let's begin with Brawler Nightblades are super tanky, and their tankiness actually comes not from the resistances, depending on how you build it, but on amount of healing you get from cloak and vigor combined. It's just insane amounts of healing, and you can survive basically anything on it if you have them both ticking. Also, sustain. This build has amazing sustain, just over the top. I'm not kidding. This you can sustain forever because of this mythic Torque of Tonal Constancy. Let me try to buff up, and yeah, if I buff fully up, you can see my stamina recovery is more than 3k. If I drop, that's why actually I'm running so many magicka skills. I can drop my mag to get more stam sustain. And yeah, and the other way around. This method is really powerful on a brawler type of Nightblade because we can heal either with magicka or stamina, depending of which we want to spend at the moment. So yeah, you can go this, and then you have amazing sustain for some time. Yeah, damage. Damage. Obviously, you're a Nightblade. You inherently have a lot of damage. By being a Khajiit Nightblade, let's check out crit damage. Okay, our critical damage is 40%, so 50 plus 40, 90% more damage on crits. Yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, you can hit like 15k Dawnbreakers. You can hit, I'm not kidding, 18, 20k Spectral Arrows on players, on people. You can hit 8k surprise attacks. Your spammable is like a deadly weapon. So yeah, let's get into the build then. Okay, weapon damage. Just by buffing up with Major Brutality, we get 5k weapon damage. If we buff up even more, we can get 7k weapon damage. Yeah, but that's not it. Like 7k is just a start because you get, we're running Kin Marchers. And we can stack up to 3, but most of the time is 2 major debuffs. Any of those really hurt. Like, I cannot even tell how powerful this set is. If it's too expensive for you, or you just don't like, there are people who don't like the gamble aspect of this set. I strongly recommend running Ravager. Let me equip Ravager. .3k weapon damage with Ravager. You get 3k penetration from Sundered status effect on your spammable. You can get Major Breach if you're running Kin Marcher. So it's 9k added to a Sharpened Maul, and you get 3k penetration while flanking if you use your ult. You're basically penetrating. You're basically fully penetrating any enemy's armor here when you're bursting, and yeah, the crit damage helps immensely. As I said, you can easily hit 12-15k ultimates. That's just like maybe 50% of the time your ult is hit more than 10-12k. Even against decent players who keep their buffs up. The gear. We're running Clever Alchemist backbar, Power Trait, Escapist Poison. Escapist Poison is just super trolly, super good in duels, good in kiting. I really like it. Kin Marcher front bar, or Ravager it is. It's our main damage. It's the best damage set you can get, but if you don't like the gambling aspect, as I said, you can go Ravager. Also, Clever Alchemist helps us bump up our health a little bit higher. That helps us with our cloak, which scales to max HP. Kin March is reinforced just... yeah, I'm running 3 heavy for medium. Why for medium, you say? You cannot use shuffle? Yeah, but I don't want to use shuffle. I want to use Phantasmal Escape just because it's another way to dump my mag. When I dump my mag, my stamp sustain is much better because of Torque of Tonal Constancy. Just like that. Yeah, Balorg. Big pieces, oh, I should re-enchant this. Big pieces, I usually run Tri-Stat, all others stamina or health, dependent on what you need. Serpent Mundus, yeah, I just try to go super overkill on the sustain on this one. Because you're not lacking damage, you're not lacking tankiness, and yeah, infinite sustain means you can fight infinitely, basically. Okay, let's get into champion points. Greens are your own preference. Just make sure you have this passive unlocked. This helps. Yeah, I'm running in the blue 3 Ironclad, fighting finesse, deadly aim, master at arms. This helps us a lot as a Nightblade. This just this CP is basically what enables you to hit 12k, 15k hits. Also, if you don't like the damage, if you feel, which I highly doubt, too squishy on it, you can go single target healing. Here, focused mending. Yeah, you can switch this to this. And in the red tree, we're running Celerity, Relentlessness, Pain's Refuge, Survival Instinct. That just adds up to our sustain a lot. So yeah, if you get killed, it's either because you made a mistake, or you were bursted, you were zerged, or whatever. Yeah, this build just does not run out of resources. Flex spots on this build. Yeah, to make the sustain totally overkill, I'm running Leeching Strikes. This is your flex spot. You can run, for example, Mark Target if you're running Ravager for Major Breach. This also is a flex spot. I'm running this one in a group. On ult dumps, I would fear them before ult dump. This is interchangeable with Shadow Image. Or if you're running Ravager, you can run something from one-handed, then shield, like Pierce Armor. Yeah, but I think Mark Target is just better. We have minor breach anyway on our spammable. Yeah, and this also heals you if the market enemy dies. Our ultimate. Yeah, I cannot make up my mind which I like more, Dawnbreaker or Incap. Incap is great, enables you to burst against better players. They know your combo, they know your Incap into bow combo, and yeah, they dodge it. Dawnbreaker adds a little bit more pressure with the dot. Sometimes I like that more, sometimes I like Incap more. I cannot make up my mind. Vamp. Myself, I don't like Vamp on this build. Just because if I'm running Incap, there's a bug. When I'm running Incap, you get the green Incap with 120 ult, but you cannot use it because you're a Vamp. It costs more for you, and there's a window where you cannot use your Incap. So I don't like Vamp. You could go Vamp if you like it. I personally don't like it. Hope you like this build. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.